You're helping raise the consciousness of your planet. October 23, 2013. With so much brimming love and joy for the continual progress being made by each of you, we express that you've only reached the beginning of your enactment of widespread change and your fashioning of unity for all to enjoy and be a part of. We note the efforts being made by an increasing number of souls to establish unity amongst themselves and those around them, and while our scribe seeks guidance about his own involvement in such things, we can say that similar unity-based movements are being started all across your planet. You've always been meant to come together and establish widespread unity and harmony, and we've long looked toward the dear light workers and conscious souls to pave the road for unity by becoming examples of it in play. We've given this idea to our dear scribe when he's chosen to write about it, and needless to say, the process of writing can be very similar to that of channeling if the writer is opened up to inspiration from the spiritual realms. Everything is spirit. Every one of you is a divine spiritual being existing in a realm comprised of physicality and spirituality, and it would of course be incorrect to state that your physical realm isn't also spiritual. Everything is spirit, and as humanity continues to come together and breed unity, so will your oneness with every facet of consciousness around you be understood. We can anticipate the awakening humanity taking the first steps toward establishing peace and harmony, and presenting such concepts to the rest of your planet in a way that can be picked up on and accepted by everybody, and will forever support every soul who decides to be a part of anything aimed at bringing forth unity and harmony, because they've always been intended to come about. Individuals and entire groups have always been meant to understand and act upon the need to unify and build a paradigm far away from your current, as the manner in which your current paradigm functions is one of keeping oneself ahead and letting everyone else fall if necessary. You're meant to share and create everything together, dear souls. If you desire an economic system, in the eyes of Source it would be based in abundance and prosperity for all instead of any rat race to get to the top of the financial pyramid. Wealth and status aren't as prevalent on other planets, even lower dimensional planets, as they are on the Earth, because it's generally understood that all are one and are meant to respect and love one another. We applaud you, dear awakening souls, for the progress you're making in every endeavor you undergo, and we encourage your continual expansion and addressing of everything holding your populace back from the full bloom of enlightenment waiting to be felt by all. Those of you who are awakening and beginning to feel the energies of your descending heavenly reality can take the inspiration you're being given and work to motivate and activate as many awakening souls around you as possible, and we encourage you to encourage others without pushing your belief or ideology onto them. Sowing awareness and spreading enlightenment. Every soul is awakening in their own way, which has been mentioned plentifully, and those who you can identify as awakening could always use encouragement and support amidst their process. Every one of you is accessing the blissful vibrations that can be felt when opening yourselves up to the idea that something exists beyond your current perception, and the aforementioned illusion of limitation is being broken as more souls see beyond your purposefully instated, limited reality. Your cabal has only been able to keep your general public ensnared in states of physical and spiritual limitation because of the non-understanding of the reality of the spiritual realms they've had a strong hand in breeding amongst the populace. A philosophy of your cabal has been that as long as the masses can remain distracted and convinced that the reality they experience is the only one in existence, they are malleable and controllable to enact the cabal's wills and agendas. The cabal has indeed thrived off of the unawareness of the general public, and those of you who feel yourselves on a mission to awaken the planet can work as actively as anyone else in sowing awareness and spreading enlightenment to every soul around you who's becoming aware. We encourage any attempt to pick up on and bring the energies of the spiritual realms through, because in doing so you're helping raise the consciousness of your planet exponentially. The entire collective benefits when you can situate yourselves on a good vibration and bring through the resulting pure energies, and the energies you're bringing through were being given to those around you who may otherwise seem as if they could never awaken to all you're coming to feel and understand within. They certainly can and will in the manner that suits them best, and the energies you're bringing through are accelerating this process and helping them and everyone else be a part of the awakening of your planet and the widespread establishment of the divine qualities. Allowing the expression of the divine qualities. The divine qualities can become much more prevalent and expressed in the lives and experiences of each of you if you allow them and the understandings that can come with enacting them into your lives. You're meant to enjoy your experiences and tap into the greatest love imaginable from the realms of the lower dimensional earth, for in doing so you're achieving the goal you set out to achieve when making your incarnations on the earth. The ultimate goal of many of you in incarnating on the earth was to anchor the light from a place that's been a hub for darkness and service to self-oriented entities who've used your planet and your many species for their own benefit. Humanity will come to understand the actions of corruption and tyranny on your planet and just how far your cabal has gone to keep your awareness of the reality of your existence suppressed, and as more people on your world find geopolitical awakenings, so do more find spiritual awakenings, which can result from understanding the actions of the cabal. It's been mentioned before that understanding the distraction and illusory limitation prevalent and enforced on your planet will help plenty of dear souls to see past the illusion and glimpse the spiritual realms in clear and pure ways, and you each have the potential to break away from the illusion as it's fed and enforced and tap into something much greater. Not only do you have the ability to do so, you're encouraged to do so in this and every moment. We ask you to recognize and honor your abilities, dear souls, because you have so much to create and so much love to sow and spread from the position you currently find yourselves in. The level of love and brimming joy you can now express and feel is growing in every moment as more awakening souls expand and take in the pure energies you're being given, which are leading many of you to the perceptions you're now uncovering. You're being led back to the understanding that love and bliss are meant to be constant driving factors of your individual and collective experience, and unity amongst every facet of consciousness is a big aspect of feeling and expressing constant love and bliss. Disclosure and free energy technology. The temporary difficulty and pain of the earthly experience will matter little when one realizes their infinite nature as spiritual beings undergoing a human experience. And if we haven't stressed it enough in the past, we'll happily reiterate that you are much more than your bodies and the third-dimensional stresses that can come with them. As long as you can allow yourselves to believe you're deeply rooted in realms far beyond your physical, wherein your spiritual potential and ability is infinite, you can break free from the matrix of control and spiritual enslavement, and you can make real progress toward a new paradigm wherein every person has a say in the decisions that are made. We've long thrown out general ideas for as many as possible to absorb and potentially act upon in regards to establishing a new paradigm on your planet, but ultimately, the work is yours to be done, and while we have and will continue to assist you, we recommend understanding the power and ability you each possess and aptly getting to work. If we could only express how much good your united populace is going to do and how much change and love you're going to create and spread everywhere, then you'd understand our positive perspective when discussing your future and the work you'll all be involved in doing. As has been mentioned in the past, the free energy-based technology you'll utilize when it's been disclosed and put into production in a widespread manner will be brought to your planet before open landings of your star family and a collective understanding of our existence on and around your planet for longer than your history has been recorded. Much has been suppressed concerning our existence and the assistance we've always offered your developing societies, and we've offered telepathic and physical contact to various civilizations in your past, who found themselves ready to take the next step in their physical and spiritual evolution. Indeed, people have ascended from the earth in every time period of your history, even those that haven't been recorded or disclosed to humanity, and your history in general is much different than you've been told. Souls with the aim of keeping humanity uninformed and distracted about the reality of your existence and your true history have suppressed much information that's vital for all of humanity to understand, and will have a hand in introducing free energy technology and a plethora of other things that'll see your current paradigm, however technologically advanced, vastly outdated. Free energy tech has various purposes. The clean, free energy technology we'll offer will be used for various different important and leisurely purposes, and devices will be and have already been created that orient specifically toward using free energy to mitigate and cleanse the widespread pollution that remains fed in your current moment. Gaia experiences much pollution of her surface, waterways and atmosphere every day, and beyond the awakening public's active involvement in projects and things of a similar nature designed to put an end to the most destructive pollution being allowed, you can send your positive energy to Gaia and offer healing and cleansing to her water and her atmosphere. As awakening energy workers who are discovering your potential to sow vast amounts of pure energy onto your planet, there's much you can do in every moment in the way of utilizing an ability many of you are just beginning to remember you possess. You've possessed the ability to perform light work for your planet and collective consciousness all throughout your earthly experience, but it's remained dormant as it awaited your understanding of its prevalence within you when you reach the stage in your individual growth you're now reaching. We understand that we're speaking to a host of different earthly souls at once when delivering this communication, and we wish to address those of you who don't feel as if your spiritual abilities are clearly in your reach or are developing for you. We can reiterate with love that you're only beginning to understand and re-access the abilities we speak of, and your very desire for these abilities to reach you has bred and is breeding such a rediscovery for many of you. Allow any preconceptions about yourselves as human or spiritual beings to fall by the wayside as you embrace your infinity and the love and bliss you can feel and express, for it's here for you in abundance. Allow the pain, strife and disharmony to integrate and dissolve away from you now as you embrace infinity and constantly replenished bliss and joy, because this is the reality of your existence. Difficulty equal catalyst. What humanity perceives as darkness or difficulty can, in many cases, act as a catalyst for the greater growth and development of your personal light, and each of you holds pure truths of light within that can be constantly accessed and felt. Embrace your developing roles as light workers and as conscious souls who can create endless physical change in your outward reality, and understand that there truly is no separation between you and the higher dimensions any longer. You've come from the higher dimensions to help uplift the earth and her collective, and in doing so you allowed yourselves to get lost in the illusion and the earthly dramas that played out before you in each life. You've learned so much, grown so much and experienced more than most of us who are speaking with you during your time in the lower vibrations. We've had our lower dimensional experiences of course, but the extremes of the earth have tested you and helped you gain the greatest understandings of lower dimensional existence and of anchoring the light from such existence. Anchoring the light from the earth, a planet formerly shrouded in darkness, has been your ultimate task all along, and now that you're awakening out of the illusion, you're remembering this task and anchoring exponential light in preparation for your planetary ascension and remembrance of who you truly are. As we make our final impressions for this communication, we thank our ground crew in love and appreciation for all of the trials, all of the conflict and pain you willingly and lovingly experienced for the good of your planet and the good of creation. Feel our love spilling through this communication to each of you, and feel our presence around you as we bid you adieu and welcome you to connect with our lingering energies, which can now be felt and accessed. We maintain constant links with those of you who are interested in connecting with us, and even when you decide to connect with us yet can't feel our presence, trust that we're with you and offering a plethora of loving energy for your absorption. Thank you to our universal family. Channeled by Wes Anak. WesAnak.com. AquariusParadigm.com